Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded. My name is Tom and let's get right into the news. And we begin today with an update on the Drdisrespect drama. As a reminder, Doc has been using the term drops in his title when playing Valorant games to bait users into watching his channel when he very simply can't drop keys for viewers to get into the beta. So the update, as it turns out, Doc has decided to double down. This week, not only did Doc still have drops in his title, now even multiple times, and to further mock the occasion, on Monday 17 minutes into his stream, Doc decided to release a statement about the whole drops drama. Here's the clip.
That we're upset that I had drops enabled on my stream title last week, and I should probably step up and be a man about the situation. A lot of people were upset. News outlets picked it up, Kotaku, GameStop. So I would like to officially put out an official response. I don't give a fuck. You're looking at the best in the business, baby. You think I give a fuck?
It's actually quite crazy the lengths some users are going to defend Doc here. The second top response on Doc's previous tweet is even a straight lie, with the user saying they received a drop when it's impossible to get one. Another user responded, "I think we all know Doc doesn't need the word drops anywhere in his stream. He's been dominating since day one, without the word drops. Bunch of pansies." This once again can be proven wrong very easily. Take the first day Doc put drops in his title. Users were genuinely misled, which is proven by Doc's analytics for that stream being much higher than normal. We then take a look at some of the top streamers for this Valorant drop. Summit1G, XQC and Tim the Tapman, all the top creators by sub count. And in this case, this could very easily be Doc, or if we want to nitpick, this would probably be Shroud. And well, for this one we actually have one more clip that comes from Doc, and this one comes from the r/Valorant subreddit, where a user shared they got into a game with Doc. In said game they killed Doc and then left the message in in-game chat saying drops. Here's the clip.
That's not mine. But it's great we can get us. Jeez.
Oh hell yeah. Close right, close right, close right.
Oh, that close.
Yeah, real close.
Fucking pussy, daddy butter, you're a pussy. Fucking push me. That's why you're 8-13 and no one knows you.
One
ever.
enemy remaining.
And no one never will. They only know about my trophies. They only know about my red carpet premieres, my autograph sessions, right? They only know about the 6'8" frame and the 37-inch vertical leap and the violence and the speed and the momentum that you just don't get it from this fairy game. You stay back there your whole life, daddy.
Then following on, we got some allegations against the Destiny 2 streamer semper0311. He must have left his cheats on from off-stream playing because a user has recorded a video and uploaded it to YouTube with the title Semper Caught in the Act, which the clip shows the streamer running around in-game and the enemies have black and red boxes around them. This of course being a type of wall hack. When a user in chat told him the red squares were on stream, he ended the stream.
Hold on, be quiet.
The screen has the red squares around them.
Oh my god, no way. Oh no, what the f, man? Oh my god.
My screen has red squares around them.
Well, pretty clear he was cheating, but of course he is still going to deny it. This information was all collected and put into one big post, so going through the rest of the clips, the streamer went live once again and the first clip shows Semper declining the cheats were his, even though they were on his personal computer.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And I didn't, dude. So again, if you want to get banned, you can keep saying that and I'll ban you too. It's funny how like all the people that actually know me like immediately are like, yeah, someone's f***ing with you, Semper, because I've watched you for years and I know that's not to be true. And then like all these people that like are completely random that no one's ever seen in my chat before, or all the people that know everything about hacking and are for sure I was a hacker, and you know everyone else is, you know, wrong that simply says that, you know, possibly could give me the benefit of the doubt.
Then the second clip shows Semper admitting the cheats were there, but for some reason he doesn't know how they got there.
Oh, but there was wall hacks on my computer yesterday on stream. Like, I'm not denying that. I just don't know how they got there.
And the final clip is much more of a statement, saying that everyone is trying to ruin his career over this situation.
They're trying to fuck me over. I'm just a player that is getting totally screwed over this situation. Like I said, I have close to 6,000 hours in Destiny. You can look up all my stats, everything that I've ever done, all my past VODs, everything. You will not find anything suspect.
So in the outcome for this one, there hasn't been any action taken against his Twitch account, even though it's clearly stated that cheating in video games is against the community guidelines. But with some action taken, Semper has received a game ban on his Steam account, meaning he cannot play Destiny 2 anymore, as well as this is a permanent mark that will stay on his account. Also on Monday we got one from the NASCAR driver Kyle Larson, who said the N-word on someone else's stream during a tournament. This one has quite a big outcome, so first, the clip.
At all. I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey.
Whoa!
Wow, big.
Hello? Who said that?
Well, as it turns out, that is the last mistake this driver will ever make. First up, Kyle has released an apology on Twitter, which has 1.8 million views, so to cut it down a bit, here is that.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry. Last night I made a mistake and said the word that should never, ever be said. And, there's no excuse for that. I feel very sorry for my family, my friends, my partners, the NASCAR community, and especially the African-American community. I understand the damage is probably unrepairable, and, I own up to that. But I just wanted to let you all know how sorry I am.
So on to outcomes. First off, from iRacing.com, who has released a statement reading, iRacing considers itself to be a welcome and inclusive community for racing enthusiasts all around the world. We have strict policies against offensive behavior and language. Kyle Larson's language last night during a streamed online race was both offensive and inappropriate, and in violation of our sporting code. As such, Kyle Larson has been suspended indefinitely from the iRacing service. So for those who don't know what iRacing is, well, similar to any other game, they're a tournament-driven website for racing games with pretty big prize pools. But it doesn't end there. We now come on to NASCAR with a similar outcome. NASCAR have also released a statement saying, NASCAR has made diversity and inclusion a priority and will not tolerate the type of language used by Kyle Larson during Sunday's iRacing event. Our member guidelines are very clear in that regard, and we will enforce these guidelines to maintain an inclusive environment for our entire industry and fan base. This is linked with an article on the NASCAR website with the obvious title, NASCAR suspends Kyle Larson indefinitely. And one additional one, his own boss Chip Ganassi has fired him as well. So for saying that word on stream, not only has Kyle lost access to all online tournament income, but he's basically been fired from NASCAR as well. And the last one on Monday, we got a ban from Velvet7. She shared over Twitter, I got banned on Twitch just now. I did not try to do anything sexual on my stream. I don't wear too revealing clothing anymore on stream, to be careful. I want to know what I did wrong. I appealed my suspension. I'm awaiting the reply. This was followed up on Tuesday with, I just wanted to let you know since I got banned last time, 2019, I tried to be extra careful about my clothing. These are outfits that I wore on stream. I want to know why I got banned so I can fix it. There's one more outfits I wore on stream. I just have a different body type than other girls. These are normal shirts and sweaters. I don't try to be sexually suggestive. When I wear any clothes, it goes up more because of bigger chest and tighter than others. So it looks like Velvet7 has been indefinitely banned once again. But then we come on to today, and suddenly her ban has been lifted, sharing, I got unbanned today. I'm very happy and will keep my stream within TOS. Thank you for everyone for the support. I hope this mistake won't happen again. I will see you on my next stream. This is alongside an image of an email from Twitch saying that the ban was a mistake. And so since Velvet7 is now unsuspended, she has since gone live to talk about her ban, where she shares she lost over 220 subs because of it.
Okay, so I lost subscribers about 220 subscribers gone. Because when I suspended, even my dad had to cancel the subscription. 구독은 복귀는 안 되는 것 같아요. Yeah, so 220 subscribers gone, but that's fine. I can go back up. Right.
And then following on to Tuesday, we have one from Anisa, who was banned last Saturday, tweeting, "I got my first ever 3-day suspension on Twitch. Lesson learned, I can't watch British TV on stream. One of the scenes of a super size versus super skinny episode I was watching showed a naked woman and Twitch didn't like that too much. We'll be back to streaming tomorrow though. Sorry everyone." A few news channels and websites have been sharing that Anisa was probably promoting her OnlyFans on stream, and that was the reason for her ban, of which she responded to this tweet saying, "Also no, I wasn't promoting my OnlyFans on Twitch." That being said, she is now unbanned. And then we follow on with yet another one from Drdisrespect. You see, Doc is currently a part of the 100 Thieves tournament going on. He tweeted out on Sunday saying, "I'm one of the main captains for the 100 Thieves Valorant tournament next week. The flip phone has been ringing all night, but no decisions have been made yet on who will join the team. Do you have the guts?" Well, that's all good, but as it turns out, the tournament came around and Doc was nowhere to be found and had nothing to say, but that's where Yasu comes into play, who was mad at Doc for not showing up on the day. The clip is titled, "Mo flames Drdisrespect for dodging the tournament," so here is that.
There's a trap near here.
Sorry, I'm uninformed. You're supposed to go against Doc's team, but he screwed his team over. Well, he was just this tournament started at 10, and he was supposed to be ready at 10 with his team, and then he wasn't. And then apparently people saying he just went live right now and said he doesn't want to play at all. But it's like, why would you accept the invite to play in the tournament and then recruit a team to play with you? And then after everyone's ready and day of event, say you don't want to play. Like, are you fucking 8 years old, bro? Like, you're a grown-ass man that wears a wig and a mustache, bro. Like,
I'm gonna slow back sight.
a grown-ass man, like...
And the last one for today is an update on the Katerino, Fitz, and CallMeCarson drama. As a reminder from the previous video, Katerino and CallMeCarson were supposedly dating, and we found out that Katerino has cheated on CallMeCarson with Fitz. This one is quite a big one, so let's get right into it. And so after the past couple weeks, Katerino and Fitz have both broken their silence. So let's begin on the Katerino side. She's released a 4-minute video on the subject titled An Update. As this video is quite long and is packed with information, I've done my best to cut it down without removing any important information. The following clip is 1 minute 40 long, so if you want to skip, here's the timer, but here is Katerino's explanation cut down.
My relationship with Carson was very complicated. I had a boyfriend at the time, and neither Carson nor my boyfriend at the time knew about each other. And while I was clear with Carson that Carson and I were not in a relationship, I still led him on and ended up hurting Carson and my boyfriend at the time very badly in the process. I am now seeing a therapist, and although I didn't realize it at the time, I was dealing a lot with depersonalization, and I felt like I was two different people living two different lives. I felt like a passenger in my own body. I ignored very conflicting feelings and thoughts, and I was very lost and confused. I didn't know what I wanted or what was important to me. This was when I got involved with Fitz, and I handled it very similarly to how I handled previous things. Carson and I streamed together, and his community very much saw us as a couple, which we encouraged, and it felt really good to have such a positive impact on so many people. And I'm sorry to all those people that I let down and disappointed. And I was lost and confused, and I ended up hurting people that I cared about. And I'm working through my depersonalization. I'm still seeing my therapist. And I want to live my life more openly and honestly. And more than anything, I want to be honest with myself, which is something that I've struggled with a lot.
She finishes the video up apologizing to everyone, including Fitz and his community, Carson, her own community, and quite a few others.
I don't expect anyone to forgive me, but I hope that this, at least, can provide some understanding.
But that's where we follow on, because it turns out that Fitz, CallMeCarson, and her own manager weren't the only ones affected here. As it turns out, we have a clip coming from the popular streamer IWillDominate, who shared while all of this was going on, Katerino was in a relationship with him as well. Here is the clip.
I found out about the situation today. If you guys don't know about the Katerino situation, she made a video where she admitted that she had a boyfriend, and while she had a boyfriend, she was leading on Carson. She had like some type of relationship with Carson as well as a relationship with Fitz. during this time, she also had some sort of emotional / physical relationship with me. I did not know about any of this stuff. Obviously, going into it, like, I just take people's word at face value, and people that know me, know my channel, like, I don't really like talk about girls I've been with, etc. On my channel, you know, it's not really relevant. I don't feel like it's your guys' business. If I have like a long-term girlfriend or something, I'll introduce you guys to her, but I don't really want to talk about it. Jesus Christ, this is so fucking weird. I don't really want to talk about it too in depth. Anyways, yeah, like around September of last year.
And the story does not end there, it continues going. Now we come on to the Fitz side of things. He has released a statement through Twitter. The statement reads, "Hey guys, as many of you will heard, I've been involved in some personal drama recently, and although the situation is a lot more complicated than everyone expected, I want to apologize publicly, not just in private. I'm sorry Carson, I hurt you and I wasn't a good friend. I can only hope that someday you'll forgive me. I regret what I did and regret where we are. If you ever decide that I'm worthy of versing you in 8-ball, I'll be here. Until then, I'm sure the wonderful friends you have around you will have your back." And well, we then come on to a tweet that's just come out from Carson, which is a twit longer with the title, "I'm sorry." Reading through, cutting it down slightly, it reads, "It's been very difficult for me to watch everything unfold after I came out with the information I did on Reddit. It's my personal belief that I should never have made the information that's out now public. It was a private matter that should have stayed private, and I want to admit that I'm at complete fault for it being in the public eye. Just like Kate and Fitz, I'm an entertainer that creates content for people, and what I do in my personal life, even if it's wrong, isn't information that I think should be shared. As someone who's been dealing with imposter syndrome and the inability to go out in public without being recognized, even in my own hometown grocery store, I should have realized the hypocritical nature of putting this entire situation on display for you all. That being said, I think it's important to say this. I am just as flawed of a human as Kate. I am just as flawed human as Fitz. What Kate and Fitz did was wrong, and I think we can all acknowledge that, but seeing myself paraded around in such a manner feels misplaced. Moving forward, please respect Kate and Fitz time to process this, as well as respect their break or whatever they choose to do." Then finishing up with a personal apology to Kate and Fitz reading, "I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you, and I'm sorry for putting private lives on display for the world. It was the wrong decision and I apologize. You did wrong, but you didn't deserve your careers jeopardized. I hope you can become the people I want to see you as." So looking more at the outcome here, Katerino, since the drama began, dropped from 118k subs to 94.2 on YouTube. Fitz has lost about 40,000 subs, but of course Katerina here is going to take the biggest hit of all. It looks like Katerina is going to have the hardest time coming back from all this, but with her and Fitz now talking, we're most likely going to see her come back soon. With all of that being said, that's where I'm going to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. It does more than you may think. Stay safe, and I hope to see you in the next one.